Welcome onto your mat to this yin class. So this yin class is going to focus on the water element of our body, and something that not a lot of people realize is that our breathing has a lot to do with the way that we uptake water. So our lungs takes up water from the atmosphere. So taking long deep breaths also influences the water element of our body. We're going to work into the meridian lines today, especially the kidney meridian line, which has to do with stabilizing the water element in our body. And the principle that we are going to concentrate on is the breathing principle. So the breathing principle, for me, the most important thing is to become aware of all four aspects of our breath. A lot of the times we are really familiar with the inhale and the exhale, but we don't spend a lot of time becoming aware where the inhale switches over to the exhale and vice versa. Throughout this practice, I really encourage you to become aware of all four parts of the breath, and I will guide us towards how to utilize the inhale and the exhale for specific aspects of the practice too. So let's come into a comfortable seated position, resting the hands onto the knees. If you want to make it a receiving posture, take the palms up towards the sky. When we close the eyes or soften the gaze, we are turning off the awareness seeking outward, and we are activating the awareness, silently watching inward. We are not here to change what we find. We are here to detach from the conscious reasoning of how we think things ought to be. And once we detach from that, we notice that everything already is the way it's supposed to be. Allowing our awareness to flow like the cosmic river. Bringing our hands to the center of our chest in prayer. Let's feel the vibration of this cosmic river flow through us when we chant Om 3 times, tuning into the practice. Deep breath in and out. Inhale deeply. Humbly bowing the head down towards your inner teacher. From there, we slowly start blinking open the eyes and release the hands. The first position that we're coming into today is going to be a half butterfly. So you keep the left leg in towards your perineum as much as you can here. You take the right leg out towards the side. Please make sure that both your hips are grounded in this position as much as you can. Once you feel that your sit bones are grounded, if the one hip is already lifting up and you feel a slight crunch here, drop down. If you have to bring your hips onto a block in order for both hips to be in alignment and in equally away from the mat, then that's also perfectly okay. Then from there, we're going to inhale, reach the hands high, pivot from the hips, come forward. As soon as you start feeling that one right hip is lifting away from the floor, then you drop the hands down, you spread them out wide, and release the head. Relaxing and releasing here. The objective goal for this position and all positions in Yin Yoga is to completely relax every single muscle. As we do so, we allow the energy to move deeper. To allow the mind to scan the body, noticing how the breath follows. Breathing into your samana vayu here. Every single time we inhale, we go inward and accept. Every single time we exhale, we surrender into the outer world. Accepting and surrendering does not mean denying that this posture is uncomfortable. It is teaching us to not resist, deny, or run away from the discomfort. Override the stimulus from the mind, trying to give your body the sensation to move or fidget. Moving in this position is not in your best interest. It is drawing the energy back into the muscles and away from the tendons and the connective tissues. So the more you override the urge, the more you are teaching your mind its rightful place. Relax the belly, relax the chest, relax into the shoulders and into the arms. Understanding that the body is just trying to keep the joints safe. That is the job of the muscles. Noticing that the breath is the cosmic river, animating this body with life force and magic. We have 3 more deep breaths to go. Just follow the guidance of my voice and pause on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pause. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pause. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pause. On the next inhale, slowly and gracefully lifting the chest or bending into this right knee, just coming into a neutral position here. Feeling and tasting into the body. Checking in with the weather. Wherever you're feeling amplified sensations in the body, you might notice the intuition of the body to into the hips. Allow the body to do this. Adding a mechanical force, just allowing the energy to be moved by this mechanical force to where it's needed. And from there, we're switching over to the other leg. So now the right leg comes in first, taking the left leg out to the side. You might notice already that there is a major difference between the flexibility of the hips. So please make sure that both the bones are grounded into the mat. Reach the hands high, pivot from the hips. Once you notice that the pivot point of the hips is reached just before the left hip reaches into the sky, drop the hands down, and if you want, you can even straighten the hands out to the sides. And relaxing and releasing here. The body is not a light switch, so let's just try to grant the body the time and the space to relax. The safer it feels, the more it will relax. Notice how fluid the breath is. If we compare the breath with an ocean wave, while acknowledging all 4 parts of the breath, we notice how the wave first appears, then the rolling of the wave. Then the wave grows smaller, and then it melts back into the ocean. Allow the breath to mimic an ocean wave. No need to try to do this. And as we inhale, we breathe into the furthest points of this posture. And every time you exhale, you root down deeper. Relaxation is an undoing. And surrendering asks for acceptance.
have arrived at the last 3 deep breaths here. Just allow the body to relax and surrender even deeper as we inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Next inhale, your chest grows lighter as it lifts away from the floor, bending into this left leg, coming into a neutral position, taking a few deep breaths. Allowing the body to spread this new awareness throughout every single cell. And wherever the body is asking for movement, without thinking about it, just allow the movement to happen. Doesn't matter how it looks. Coming all the way back to center.